Alright, so welcome back guys, and welcome to your first time here. I'm Vision Hero Bun Entertainment, bringing you guys another video. Today I'm talking about some thoughts I have regarding the upcoming Spider-Man 3 movie from Marvel. Now, if Marvel is something you're interested in, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon. Don't miss any more Marvel news from me moving forward. Now let's begin. So, like I said, I got some thoughts and opinions regarding the upcoming Spider-Man 3 movie. Now, also stick to the end because I got a question for you guys regarding Marvel content coming up in the future. But let's get started with this Spider-Man thoughts and opinions regarding how I feel about this Spider-Man 3 movie. Now, we all know Spider-Man 3 is coming out later this year. It's scheduled for, I think, December 16th release, so it'll be around Christmas time. However, I am kind of worried about this movie because it feels like they're throwing everything into this movie along with the the bathroom kitchen sink, because there's just so many things going on here, and I just am worried that it's just going to be over the top, too many things going on, and it's just going to bomb. Now, as of late, we know that, of course, Tom Holland's Spider-Man will be in the movie. You know, the average, characters from the main Spider-Man universe will be there. And there is, along with Doctor Strange, now there is rumors going around, and I think it's almost been confirmed because there's been leaked set photos confirming that Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire's Spider-Mans will also be in this movie, so that's 2 extra characters. And it's also been reported that Jamie Foxx's Electro will be in this movie, along with Dr. Octopus from the original trilogy that was done earlier on in the early 2000s. So right there, you already got a lot. And there's also rumors going around that the Sandman will be coming in this movie, and there have also been rumors about Venom being in this movie, and recently there have been news regarding the addition to Daredevil being in this movie. So right there, you got so many characters coming in this movie that it's just like overflowing with so many things that I'm worried that there is gonna be just so much going on in this movie that it'll just implode on itself. Now, I know fans will probably say, well, look, it's Marvel. Marvel is good. Marvel has made great movies. And yes, I have faith in Marvel. Marvel has made great movies for the past 12 years. But I'm worried now because, from what I understand, Sony has been pushing all this stuff. They want to make their own Spider-Man universe. And I feel like they're pushing a lot of these things forward so that they can put in place their own spiderverse and kind of not care for what Kevin Feige and the MCU has built up. So yeah, we got all those characters being brought into this movie. There's even rumors regarding Kraven the Hunter being brought in and setting up for the Sinister Six, bringing back in Mysterio and the Vulture. And it's just like, I'm like, come on. I feel like, again, it's imploding on itself. And again, I know people say, again, it's Marvel. You got nothing to worry about. But let's not forget, Feige has so much going on right now. He's got everything coming up with Phase 4, all the TV shows coming out, all these new movies released at the Disney investors meeting. There are so many things. If you just look at everything released there's so many things he has to handle and sort out and plan out that I just am worried that his entire focus isn't on Spider-Man 3, and instead, Sony's kind of taking the majority of the reins on this one. And it just worries me because I feel like Sony is wants to rush their own Spider-Verse, similar to how Warner Brothers wanted to push their own DCEU. So I'm worried that Sony is gonna pull DC and end up causing Marvel to have its first bad movie. And again, I don't want to see it bomb, but I'm just worried that it'll just go down in like a garbage fire. I don't want it to happen, but I'm just worried that it will. And again, I understand some of these characters being brought in for an appearance or cameo, like having Daredevil show up. I can see them bringing him in as a cameo, maybe for Spider-Man needing a lawyer. That would make sense. I could get behind that. But then again, with these other villains being brought in from the other Spider-Man universe, I just feel like it's too much at such a small time. We already got rumors going around that Kraven the Hunter is being brought in. Okay, that's fine. Electro I can deal with. Okay, that's another villain. But then you throw in Sandman as well with Dr. Octopus, which I'm okay with, Dr. Octopus, but Sandman, I feel like is really pushing it over the top. And not to mention the other two Spider-Mans being brought in. And it's just like, is there even going to be time or a point for Tom Holland Spider-Man? Is he even going to be in this movie? How big of a role is he going to play in this movie if you have all those characters being brought in, plus you got Doctor Strange coming in? There's just so much stuff going on here, and I'm just worried. This movie, from what I understand, is one supposed to be setting up Sony's own Spider-Verse, as well as connecting to the upcoming Doctor Strange movie. So it's got a lot of connections there. So, and I feel like, again, Sony is pushing this, wanting to make their own Spider-Man universe, and not really caring about what Marvel wants to do. And again, I'm worried that Kevin Feige has so much on his plate right now that he just isn't going to be focusing too much on Spider-Man. Because, again, look at everything we got coming in Phase 4. We got everything new announced at the investors meeting. That includes Black Panther 2, Captain Marvel 2, Armor Wars, Ironheart, Secret Invasion, even Fantastic Four. There's just so many things coming out within the next few years that I feel like he's got to focus a lot of time on those things. And maybe right now Spider-Man isn't one of those things getting a huge amount of time with, which worries me that they could just have Sony in the cooking up this thing and then pouring it out and it being an entire dumpster fire. And again, I don't want to see that happen. I don't think anybody wants to see failure for Marvel or Sony. But I feel like if you looked at what Sony has done with its past incarnations of Spider-Man, they haven't been great. We all know how great the Marvel Spider-Man movies have been, but now you let Sony in and have their hand in making this, and I'm just worried that due to their reputation with the past Spider-Man movies, and I'll agree, not all of the past Spider-Man movies were bad. Some of them were good, some of them were bad, but I'm worried that this could be bad, because again, they're just throwing all these other characters in and just trying to set up their own Spider-Verse. And I feel like, again, it's like the DCEU, they're more concerned about getting to the big moments rather than building up these small moments like Marvel does. So I'm just kind of nervous. But again, I could be worrying for nothing. Again, we can only wait and see until it drops in theaters on December 16th later this year. Also, it might also be pushed back. We don't know what could happen. It also has been reported that Black Widow and Shang-Chi will be put to Disney Plus, so things might be pushed back. Spider-Man can't be pushed to Disney Plus due to the whole Sony's rights thing, so it won't be on Disney Plus. I have no idea what they do then. But again, I'm just worried to see what they'll do here. I mean, having Electro again is okay. Having Dr. Octopus as villains is okay. But then adding in the Sandman, bringing in Kraven the Hunter, bringing back Mysterio and the Vulture, having Doctor Strange in there, plus the regular Spider-Man characters, it just gets to a point where it's like, how much things are you cooking up in the Spider-Man movie, and is it all going to come out looking great? Is it going to be a good movie? And I'm just worried that it won't be. But that's just my thoughts and opinions. I want to know what your thoughts and opinions are. Do you think Spider-Man 3 will be good, or do you think with everything going on, with all these characters being brought in, everything they're trying to do you think it'll be bad and be a flop for Marvel? Let me know all your thoughts and opinions about that in the comment section down below. And then my big question of the week is in regards to what Marvel content you want to see next, what video regarding Marvel, or any actual movie related content you want to see. What would you like to see from me in my next movie/Marvel video? And if you stuck around this long, don't forget to put Spider-Man in the comment section as well. And of course, again, leave your thoughts and opinions about this topic in the comment section down below. So yeah, guys, those are some of my thoughts and opinions regarding the upcoming Marvel Studios Spider-Man 3 movie. As always, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and share. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon to miss any more Marvel content from me moving forward. And you can go follow me on Instagram and Twitter, which is linked in the about section on my YouTube channel. As always, my Vision Hero Boy Entertainment, and I'll see you next time.